We say we play some D&D, huh, Travis?
Hell yeah.
So we are DadBodDnd, and we do play, guess what? D&D. We do have several one-shots that we play. If you are interested in looking for a group, or you just want to maybe hang out with some of the DadBod crew in a game, feel free to join our Discord and use the command !I want in, all one word, and it will bring you to our super secret channel where you can see all the games we have lined up. Speaking of which, our very own Two Socks will be DMing a game on the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
You want to give a little
Excited.
synopsis about said game?
Yeah, we're going on a sea voyage to, we're looking for some sunken treasure. And, that's all I want to give. But pulling heavily from Ghost of Saltmarsh, so a lot of stuff coming out of there. Should be fun.
We were just
Players are excited.
Do you have sea shanties that we will be singing and doing?
That's up to you guys. Like
the only answer to that is yes.
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 We've been
Is the
practicing.
correct
we have
answer.
to harmonize.
Yeah.
Choir practice is Thursday.
And then Devin on the 15th?
Monday the 15th. Yeah, we're gonna do. It's an official D&D module. It was part of, I believe, their Extra Life charity. You can find it on DM's Guild. It's called Lost Library of Qualish. It is going to be heavily modified by me, so I'm going to say it's pretty close to a Devin original. I just took the very basic plot line.
It has the name Qualish in it somewhere.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be more of a traditional dungeon delve. So if you liked Tomb of Annihilation, you might enjoy this.
Ooh, which will be fun. Also, you can find these one-shots. We did just complete the Zentarum one-shot, which was a little interesting. It played along the lines of the Waterdeep Dragon Heist game that you're going to watch, where you were Zentarum and you were sent to capture Raynor Neverember, which, surprise, happened in the module we played already.
What?
So, we did that last 2 weeks ago. I think I can't remember dates anymore. I am so lost. And it was awesome. We had some fun guests. So go check that out on our YouTube, which is DadBodDnd. You can really search Google for DadBodDnd. And all one word finds us the best. 2 words pulls up DadBods. I don't know if you're into that, but you can go find some pictures of that. It could be interesting.
You won't know until you look.
That's true. So, but yeah, make sure to just search wherever. We're on Twitter too, and we are sponsored by Skull Splitter. If you need some new dice, some nice metal dice, y'all hear that? It's solid. If you need metal dice, go ahead and click the link down below in the Twitch and use the promo code DadBod, one word. You get 10% off your first order.
They also have like blind bags. Like for $10, you get a whole set of dice, and you get one metal dice. It's pretty cool.
I saw that actually.
Pretty soon.
Oh, that's really cool.
I was looking. I was telling my wife this. So we're selling our house, and I said, with the proceeds of the house, I'm going to buy. They have a skull that holds all the dice. It's like a steampunk skull. Dude, it looks phenomenal, and it's just a dice holder, and I'm gonna buy it because. Anyways, I think that's all announcements. Anybody have anything else you guys want to plug?
No. Glad to be here. Glad to be back.
Glad to see all your guys' faces.
Well,
been a while.
I can't see faces.
I don't see faces.
Oh, I see faces.
I see faces everywhere.
I see faces everywhere. Yeah, great. So this is
Good job,
really
guys.
it's really going downhill. So let's get into the game, shall we? We need like a cool intro right here. It's like
We do.
Something to think about. Brittany, jot that down.
Right away, sir.
You're the first
Brittany,
face.
take a note.
You're the first face I saw, and you were so interested. You're
I'm
like,
the intern.
which
I'm doing it for the exposure.
Whoa. So, if you'll notice, we are down to 5. So, last 2 weeks ago, we said our farewells to Stonefly Kylie, and she has moved on from the DadBod crew, and we kind of had our parting with the character. She did leave some presents for the party in-game, where you'll find those out later, which you already know if you pay attention. And then we had a huge exposition night where you guys found out a lot of juicy details about why all of these things keep happening to you and why all of these things keep circling around this Troll Skull Alley. And you were chasing down a Nimblewright that seemed to shoot fireballs in your area, where it ended you up at a villa. Did I tell you the name of the villa? I don't remember.
I don't
Pretend
remember.
you didn't.
Yeah, so here's
You
the
did.
thing. It's been 2 weeks. Can you give us like or Chris, I'm sure you have notes.
I
Can
wrote
you
it
give us a-
down.
Can you give us a quick rundown of what we did learn 2 weeks ago?
Here, I'll give you an opening. Are you ready?
Just for the new viewers, because I totally remember everything.
Previously on DadBodDnd.
Nice. Is that
it's
the Law and Order?
Dun,
It was.
dun,
That's all I had.
dun.
There was that opening. Now someone take it.
It's the Graalhund Villa.
Nice. Somebody
It's
must take...
only- It's only like a block away from our house.
Which, yes, you do find that out. And go ahead.
The name, Erstal Floxen, was the cloaked man that stole the Stone of Galore, and that's what we are going to retrieve at the villa.
Which, at the same time, Jackson's little Nimblewright tracker seemed to lead you to this point as well. And it
I
all
remember that one.
just centers right here. Oddly enough. That was a perfect sound. I think
Oddly enough.
oddly enough. I mean, it's weird. I think it's a set of coincidences. Not sure though.
And last I remember, we were outside the gate. Alesta wanted to charge in.
I wanted to knock. I wanted to knock.
It's like charging in.
Politely.
And I'm thinking that this is more of a stealth mission, but I kind of paused you, and I think Jackson boosted me up, and I looked over.
I think
that's where we're
I
at.
think oh my
It's-
god. It has been 2 weeks. Templeton lifted you up on his handsy
Okay.
wansies,
Yeah.
and you went over.
Yeah. And it is nighttime, right? Or did we wait till morning?
We
Morning, it's
took a
like-
long rest, yeah, because
Oh, that's
I-
right, because you were
I
all
was
beat the
feeling-
fuck.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so it was morning. We went there. Makani didn't. She did her thing. She's left. We don't know it. We're at this Grund Hall or whatever it is.
Nailed it.
Graalhund.
Graalhund.
I was close. Grawlhund.
Grindelwald.
Grindelwald.
Gimmelwald.
Gimblies.
Give
Uh,
him grins.
Okay. All right. And I now refresh. I'm so sorry. It has legit been 2 weeks. I don't remember a goddamn thing. We are going there because how did we find out the info?
Rainer met us at
Yes.
the yawning portal. We took a carriage back to the house.
Yes.
He
Okay.
told us spies are following him. He doesn't know where his family's money is. Dalakar, the gnome, was the one who died by the fireball. Is that
Okay.
correct?
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the cloaked figure that we didn't know the name of is actually Erstal Floxen, and he took something from him. We knew that, but we didn't know what it was. But now we've gotten confirmation that he took the Stone of Galore,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
and they're at this villa, and we need to get that Stone of Galore. I did write down that the Harpers have our back, like if we get in a pinch, maybe. I don't know. I wrote that down. Can you hear my dogs?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Sorry, they're outside wrestling.
I just thought it was kids or something. Who knows?
Okay, that helps me. Thank you.
Yeah, it's perfect. Thanks, Chris.
That was very helpful.
Yeah.
I'm going to invest in a journal so I can keep track of all this shit. I promise.
My notes are so jacked. I need to redo them all, and it sucks because I have to go back and watch the episode.
Will the party find out what's in Grohl Hunt? Will they finally get hold of that pesky Nimblewright? Will they find the Stone of Galore and will finally Val and Alesta see eye to eye? Find out now on DadBodDnd.
That's awesome. We didn't do anything.
DadBod!
Oh my god, this is
amazing.
This is actually workshop hour with DadBodDnd. Thanks for joining. We're just going to workshop probably 30 different intros. And then... No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so it is morning and you are at the gates. Good news is... Got a battle map. Which, I'm going to say, if you're in Twitch, you can see things that they cannot see. The players cannot see. So everything highlighted gray... They cannot see. If you're playing, please don't cheat and look at Twitch.
I will stay off Twitch.
No, you can stay on Twitch, just don't cheat.
Pop out the chat, and then you don't have to.
You can pop out the chat.
You can pop it out, pop
How do
the
you pop out
collar,
the chat?
pop and lock it.
The little cog at the bottom right-hand corner. And then there'll be one that says pop out.
Oh, pop out player.
Pop out player. Yeah.
Pop out player.
All right,
Got
so
it. Okay. Cool.
Cool. All right, are you ready? Are we ready?
Yeah, heck yeah, man.
Let's play some D&D.
Why don't we play some D&D? It's workshop for another
Let's do it.
couple hours. I just can't. All right. We're going to say you are at the point where Valerian, you are on Templeton's hands, and this is what you see. Everybody is now going to be able to see this because I want you to.
Whoa.
So you see, this place has several trees. These
Is that what
these are
squiggly
yes, these are
circles?
trees
Okay.
in just different areas. There's no like leaves on them anymore because it's winter, and you do see a lot of tracks. So you see different kinds of tracks, different animals, humans, stuff of that nature. You do see a person out there walking with 2 mastiffs, so 2 dogs. And that's over here. And other than that, it is pretty quiet. And then you see here another set of doors and a set of doors here. You cannot see around that corner.
What does the building look like? Does it look like a house? Does it look like a business or?
It's a villa.
It is a villa.
Okay.
It's Gralhund Villa. And it is very well tended. So the yard is very well manicured for what you can see. There's a lot of shrubbery that's still alive. That's probably going to live through the harshest of winters. That looks like it's very well done. The pavement, it's not pavement, but the walkways, which you can see are denoted by these little lines here, are shoveled very neatly. It is... You could tell this is a place of money. The outside is brick all the way to the top. It is very well done and is very upkept. How about that?
Okay. Templeton, you can let me down. I think I've seen everything.
All right. I'll lower him. I'll lower him down. Set him on the ground.
Well, I see one person, 2 dogs. It's a nice place. But who is with me in thinking that we might have to, hurt somebody in here, or are we thinking we want to talk our way through this?
I'm sure that we can at least start to talk, and then, if they don't want to talk, then, we can fight. But I really believe that knocking and asking politely is the way to go here. It's just decent, and we'll win points.
It just seems safer.
Okay. Then, Alesta, if you want to do the honors and go ahead and knock on the door.
Are these the same people who have tried to hurt us?
Well, we are looking at Jackson's little toy is spinning, so we know our nimble right is somewhere near.
It's
But
not
if
a
these are the
toy.
same, if these are the same people who've been trying to hurt us, we've tried talking to them, like 8 times now, and it hasn't gone. We had to smash them. So, should
That's
should
a
we
good
just
point.
go and smash?
What if you all went what if I knocked and then all of you went like whoop, 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 around the back to like servants chambers or something? I'm sure there's like a billion servants chambers in this place, and you guys can get in while I'm talking them up, and maybe I can sell them some cookies, and then like then we'll have more money too that I can then give away, and then I don't have to break in any place.
You feel like you can hold your own here if things get a little dicey and we're not here?
That's a good question, Valerian, because externally I want to say yes, but then internally I know that my strength is somewhat capped right now, and I don't know how well I would fare against multiple people. But I don't know. You think we should just run in there and start punching, or what is?
Maybe.
I mean, would it be helpful if we went and looked in the back and maybe there's a way to sneak in? I mean, we've only seen the front yard. It's possible that there's a backyard and there's not anybody back there.
I like your thinking.
What was in the front yard? I hear barking, Val. Was there anybody else aside from the doggos?
There are 2 dogs and 1 person that I can see. And if we make too much more noise, those dogs, I'm sure that's what they are trained for. So we need to move quietly if we are going to circle the place.
Maybe we can befriend the dogs and then we can just walk around.
And just for point of reference, as you circle the place, it is on. I'll pull up the actual map of Waterdeep. It is on the street, so it is very busy over here. So during the day, there are a lot of carts and coaches and just foot traffic. I think we said it's a nicer day. It's not snowing yet. And so you are this. Actually, I'm going to pull you all over here and I'll ping it for you. So remember, it's up in this top corner. Mm-hmm. And to be where Sardoon Street is and Horn Street, that is all house, and you can pretty much walk all the way around it. And so there's the fence here. You have the ability to completely case the entire surrounding, except the right side of the map.
So, let's take like 5 minutes, and we will walk around and act like just normal, street goers, and check around the house and see if we find a weak point. And if we don't, we go in the front door.
Sounds good to me.
Me too.
Yeah, Templeton's going to over animate like he's a tourist looking at things, like ooh and ah, and pointing at buildings and stuff as we slink around the side of the building.
Google Maps out on your phone, like, I don't know which way to go. It's yeah, so we'll take 5 minutes and kind of circle around and see any weak points in the fence, or if there's like a back door that we can maybe jump in.
Yeah, sure. So there is a back door right there, and you should all be able to see it now on the map.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So there's a back door there. I don't know why it's doing that. And then there is a large, like, stable door.
Did we hear horses?
You have not heard horses yet.
Okay.
They have the horses in the back.
Well, what we are going to be looking for is not going to be in there. It is going to be in the main house upstairs, I believe.
I just happen to know that there was a very helpful horse at one point, and I was just thinking out loud.
So this door at the bottom middle, is it locked? And wait, but first, before I check that, Templeton, do you want to lift me up and I'll peek over the top, see what I see?
Yep. I will put him up on my shoulders, and he can climb up my arm.
Okay. So we'll reveal the rest of this.
Oh, so
It's another courtyard.
so
the
does this
stable is separate.
Okay, we're building. Does this door in the gate or in the fence go directly into a house?
This door here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the side door to the house.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. So this door here, this goes into the house. So if we want direct entrance, we go in there. I don't think that we need to muddle with the stables or this outbuilding. That is not going to be what we need.
Could we listen at the door and see what we hear?
As always, first, yes, step number one before you pick a door, you listen.
Okay.
So, Templeton, do you want to listen or do you want to try it? Or do you want... I would do it. I would do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shake my head. Just shake my head no.
Okay. I'll put my ear up to the door.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Ooh. That is 14.
You don't hear anything in this room at all.
I do not hear anything beyond this door. But you know that once we go in, it is on. Like there's no amount of lying, I think, can get us through. So if we run into something, we need to be ready. I'm okay with that. I'm just making sure that you guys are okay with that.
I'm as okay as I'm gonna be.
Hey, Jackson.
Are there any knocky handles on the side door?
Yeah, there's. It's not like a knocky handle. It's like a doorknob.
Okay.
Knocky handle.
Like, no, I mean like one of those things that are on the... No, like one of those things that are like on the door that you like
Yeah.
clink, clink, clink. Is there one of those or not?
A door knocker.
Is that literally what it's called?
No,
Yes, it
there
is.
are not
Okay,
door
okay.
knockers.
Well, it would seem like there are no... I just realized why you guys are laughing so hard at door knocker.
I'm actually not. It's not that funny.
I was laughing at knocky handle.
Yeah,
I like it so
that's
much
funnier.
better. I like it so much better than door knocker.
Okay. Well, it would appear that they do not have a knocky handle, so they probably don't want us to be making knocks. It would seem polite to just go in. Then
Yes,
I would
we
think.
will. Yeah, we will not knock. We will go in. I will. We will inspect the door just to make sure nothing seems fishy, but then try the handle if everything looks clear.
I mean, are you like specifically checking for traps, or are you just looking for? I mean, it looks like a door. If you
All right,
want to
then, yeah,
investigate further.
I'll just go check the handle gently, see if it's unlocked.
The handle turns, but the door does not move.
It's not. So as I kind of can I feel like the catch disengage and it just won't open?
Yes.
Like there's something behind it?
Yes.
Templeton, I think this is a job for you. There, it is unlocked, but there seems to be something heavy behind it. I cannot push this open.
Are there any windows around?
All the windows are on the second floor.
Templeton can make some though.
He's good at that.
Okay, are you telling Templeton to do something with the door?
Templeton.
Because so if you said that, I think Temple would say, I mean, are there other doors, like inside?
I do not know. I do not know the answer to this question.
Okay, I'm asking because I can see on the map that there seems to be these here.
Yeah.
So I mean, could we just like jump the fence and go in another door. I really don't want to make a lot of noise unless we have to.
That is on the other side of this fence. That is where the dogs are, and that is where that man is. We don't know. I hear nothing on the inside. There are other doors. Yes, we could do that, but the risk of getting caught is higher.
Okay.
All right, just give it a gentle push. You don't have to ram it. Just see what is on the other side. See if you can push it and slide it, and move it that way.
Okay.
I want you to do this.
I will take my cannonball-sized fists together, and then I will smash the door as hard as I can.
Because I watched The Princess Bride, I'm just imagining that scene where Andre the Giant just pushes that door in.
Like, literally.
Give me a strength check.
Well, you didn't want me to knock, but you just asked for the biggest knock in the world.
That's a 16.
As you reel back and just two-hand it, it doesn't move.
Oh.
But it makes a lot of noise.
Well,
And you hear a dog
unless
start barking, and you do hear a horse whinny.
Winnie.
And then
Unless that-
Should we hide?
I think
It didn't move.
didn't move. Okay, then
That
I
was
think-
pretty loud. I think we should probably either leave or wait and pretend we were knocking.
I think we sit and wait. Yes, Celeste. I think that is a good idea. We sit and wait. We act like we are just walking down the street if anybody comes.
What's across the street from us?
just different houses.
Any businesses?
Nope, it's all residential.
Are there like alleyways or avenues next to the houses? Like we could kind of hide in the shadows and see what comes and investigates?
Yeah, I mean, there's alleyways. You could always duck across the street and not be suspicious. I mean, there's a lot of traffic here, anyways. So,
Yeah, but I'm a half orc, so I think we should hide. I'm going to go hide, and I'm going to push my way through the crowd and find a shadowy alleyway to hide in where I can see what happens.
okay, yeah. So just south on Sardoon Street, right behind it, there's a T right there, so you can hide behind a set of houses there pretty easily. I mean, there are other half orcs here. There are other races, so it's not like you're super uncommon or like, oh my gosh, what is this half orc doing here? But you could easily hide them, and I'm gonna make you do a stealth check.
I think it's also the kind of thing, though, that if police were going to come investigate a door being smashed on, they'd be like, yeah, it was the orc that was standing next to the door. Like, there might be some of them around, but I think they're the first one they're going to point to when shit goes down, too.
You're not wrong.
You're right. We don't want to run into two again. Do you guys know what's going on? Do you have our friend know what's going on?
Any new noise? Like,
Yeah, what happens?
Are you okay? So did you hide with Templeton? So you hear the dogs start barking, you hear the horses whinny.
yeah, I'll say I scurried over there with Templeton.
5 minutes goes by, and you do see a City Watch patrol come down Sardoon Street and just start checking out what's happening, what's going around. And they look at the door, see that nothing's broken into, see that nobody's around there. And I assumed Alesta and Jackson, you guys went as well, correct?
I kind of probably just started walking around, acting more normal. So I kind of sprinted away from the door and then just slowed down and started walking
Okay.
around the block.
Lester probably sat there for like 1 minute, like, I'm not sure what to do. They're hiding. I don't know how to hide. And then, like, yeah, started awkwardly wandering around.
Like doing this, like
But
like
yeah,
Travolta in
just
Pulp
like-
Fiction. Like the Travolta
literally,
gif.
yeah.
nice.
Yes. And so, like, when I see the officers coming, she's like leaning on a wall, just like, hello, officers.
And they don't really stop and talk to anybody. They look and just make sure that everything's secured, and then they just continue on.
Okay. We have two options. Now we either go through the stables, or we go to the front door and we knock and we act like we are somebody else. I cannot think of any other way to get inside.
Did we all regroup when you said that, or you just?
Yeah,
wanted to-
I'll save that for as the city watch goes by. Regroup.
Yeah, and I will have kept an eye out in that area to make sure you guys headed back. And I'll run and get it.
Val, you've always said that when possible, thievery should be done at night. Should we come back?
I am okay with that idea. It is seeming to be a harder egg to crack, getting inside of this place. I don't know that we have the chops to go in and say that we are somebody who we are not. I think we are more fitted to be hiding in the shadows and quietly go get what we need and leave. As opposed to going in with everything blazing and making a huge mess.
We don't even have cookies to sell, so...
Ooh, cookies.
We are out of cookies.
Damn.
Alesta, I feel like you have a problem with this plan.
Well, I just think, thievery is one thing, and then fighting someone and then taking what's left is another.
Well,
It seems like you should at least give people the chance to harm you if you try to go in and take their stuff. There's just something not honorable about just going in and yanking it,
Didn't they take the stuff, though?
Yes, you must remember this. They took the stuff first. They are part of the reason that you showed up on our doorstep was because of this fireball. These are the people who put that fireball in that on our street and took innocent lives and stole something that was not theirs. We are just going to get that property and return it to its rightful owner. I do not think it matters how we do it. And being the noble person that you are, I imagine that you would not want to do it violently.
I have no problem with violence. I don't care about violence.
Okay,
I do hate that this is very nuanced. So I guess, all right, sure, but I'm going to be very honest. I am not the best at sneaking around.
Oh, I'm not either, but we at least give it a try, and if it doesn't work, well then we smash.
But yes, then we have the jump on them because they are probably sleeping and not expecting it.
Okay, but only. I will do this, but only. This is my caveat. If we find out about any other nefarious plans, even if we are not directly involved in them and they don't concern us, we are going to get involved and make sure that things don't go the way that they want them to.
So if we hear about some weird plan that they have, we want to try to foil them. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, if there is some sort of terrible thing that they're doing, when we look through their stuff and stuff, which I will look through their stuff and stuff for terrible things that they're doing, then we will... Then we have to stop them. And that's my caveat. That's the only reason I will sneak in some places if it's rifles through stuff.
Where are you guys talking?
It's awkward of you. Probably in that back alley.
In the alleyway.
Back road.
In the alleyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think if I need to say it, we would have been watching and making sure that we were being secretive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but, everybody's just walking. Nobody's paying you any money.
Okay. Well, let's.
Okay.
I think we come back at night. This seems to. I don't like dogs. I don't
Too bright.
is too bright. There are too many people in the street. I think we come back at night and we take care of this the proper way.
Agreed.
Okay, and you agree with what I said, right, Val? I noticed you didn't say anything about that. You just were like, okay, here's what we're doing now. I noticed that it was kind of like a skip in the conversation there.
It is like selective listening, but my kids, man. I don't know what you imagine is going to go on in there. Like if there is some sort of underground, like something going on, you want to deal with it.
Yes, it does. I don't know exactly what it is, but ever since I've come together with you guys, it seems like things move along a lot more linearly and connected. So if we do come across any sort of, I don't know, nefarious plans, underground stuff, and it sounds like they're involved in underground stuff, if they're the type of people who kill multiple people for some sort of, I don't know, stone ball thing, then you might find something out.
I will say this: anybody tries to hurt me or the people that are standing right here, then yes, we will deal with them. I cannot say. The main goal is to get this this piece and get out of there. The Stone of Galore, and if we need to come back later, like I can say that maybe.
Jax Templeton, if I were to find such things, which I don't even know if we will, but I'm guessing we will, but we might not, but we probably will, would you join me in that, in foiling the plans of these people who harm others?
These people have hurt me and my friends before. I am okay with caving their heads in. And he's gonna give you a smile, like.
And that's the smile I love.
I'm willing to try.
You are looking for.
It's close. I'll
How about
hmm.
let's. I think we need to deal with stuff as they come along. Like I cannot plan ahead too far, not knowing
All
what
right.
is out
Something
there.
tells me that you plan ahead really far in advance for some things.
No. Yeah, spur of the moment is the way I live.
Templeton's shaking his head behind Val.
Spur of the moment, you're very just by the chest, driven by your emotions. Is that the...
Yes.
Oh.
Does it? Well, so I guess are we going back home and waiting out the day?
Yeah,
Maybe
I
take a nap.
suppose.
Yeah.
Let's go see if Ashley's feeling okay.
Oh, that is correct. We are. It might be better if we one other person.
Okay. So heading back to Troll Skull Manor. Bring you to the alley first, I suppose. Couple things. The psychic that was there, her little cart is gone, which I think we touched on last time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Good
then
riddance.
there's a package on the doorstep waiting for you. And then there's somebody walking around the outside with like a notebook and just writing things down.
What does this somebody look like?
Mm-hmm.
Waterdeep official or just shady mofo?
I mean, not like a Waterdeep official. They look like a commoner.
And are they looking at us or the house?
The house. They're looking at the house, taking notes, looking at the holes that
Oh.
Templeton made.
Val, did you have an appraisal scheduled?
I did not, but I mean, maybe write that down. We might need to do that. It's a good idea. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing looking at our house?
And he's like, do I have the right house? You did ask
You
to have
got
all
me.
of these holes fixed, right? And paid in advance?
Well, I did not ask anybody specifically. I maybe thought it. Is this? did Vajra send you?
No, it was, I have here an Ashley.
I know an Ashley. Yes, I think she's inside. If you want me to get her, that is fine.
Well, she paid for an advance of all these. I mean, is this her house, your house? What's the deal?
It is my house, of course. I am here standing on the doorstep. So
That doesn't necessarily mean it's your house.
she is. I will open the door. Look, I open the door and I walk inside. It is my house, Jackson. You know this.
Oh well, she paid.
Jackson, will
in
you
full.
go get Ashley and tell her to come down?
While he's
Go
saying that to Jackson, I'm gonna say to the guy, "It's my house too."
That is true. It is. We all live here. So what do you mean? Are you coming to fix the place and you say it's been paid for?
Yeah, we have a bid to pay for fixing all the windows and all of the, and he uses air quotes, windows. I mean, this, it might be more than what we originally quoted, just to be clear. So, you know, but everything we originally quoted has already been paid for.
And that was paid for by Ashley.
Yeah, and he gives you a card, and it's the Guild of Carpenters, Roofers, and Plasterers.
Okay, so you are looking to fix this place, yes? Okay, that is
Well,
that is good.
I'm paid to fix this. It sounds like you're looking to fix it.
Well, good. I will let you fix this place. I do have a request or a question. Can you do like reinforcements, like thicker walls or like double paned windows, not easy to break, like arrows flying through, or just the off chance somebody wants to jump out?
Yeah, we can. I mean, I didn't bid that, so again, as you add these extras, it'll be a little bit more.
Well,
Birds hit our windows all the time.
yes, all the time.
Well, I mean, there's some big birds. If you're talking birds or arrows, those are two different things.
Well,
Some birds can shoot arrows.
that is true.
I don't believe you, but
It's a mad world that we live in. Anyway, I guess fixing the holes would be fine, but if you have the means, make it a little bit stronger, that would be fine as well.
okay. Well, let me finish up here. Then I'll give you, some options that we can go with this. I'll give you a price for the strengthening it up. If we want to do just what's been paid for, I can give you, how far this is going to get you in this project.
Yeah, give me both options there, and then there's the second option that costs more. You can just bill Ashley and make sure that she gets that, so that she's the point of contact here.
Does she live here too?
Yes, she is upstairs right now. I think Jackson is going to get her.
I will have imagined I was already inside looking.
Yeah, you're going up. So let's Jackson. As you go upstairs, heading to Ashley's room, it is empty.
Surprise to me.
Empty. Wow. What happened to all of her stuff? And then I'll just start looking around. I'm just going to go to room, and I guess I'll start with my room and then work my way down.
Everybody else's stuff is intact and fine.
Then do I see anything? Do I see anything different in like my room or any other room? Anything that might have been added that I would recognize? I'm not really going to know anything in Val's room. Templeton's.
Out of game. I don't remember if she did leave stuff for people.
I don't
She
remember.
did. She left a deed, the revised deed with Alesta's name on it,
That's
and hers
right.
removed. She left a bag of candy, and
Actually,
She left something for me.
a bottle of wine
Alcohol.
for
Yep.
yeah.
And I think she
Something.
left like 5 gold for me.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay. Yeah. So you do see in your room.
Wait, did I say 5? 500.
55. Sorry.
5 a million. Nope. You do see a bottle of wine. I'm gonna say it has a nice little bow on it.
Oh.
Nothing else though.
What's this? So I'm going to grab it and I'm gonna head back down and just head out to Val and just say I didn't see Ashley in there. Her room's empty, and this was in my room with a bow on it.
That is just great. Nothing up there in her room.
Nothing. It's like she never lived there.
So do you have a new billing address for her? Because
well, let just you continue to bill to this address. We will get to the bottom of this. You do your thing and let us. We have some things to take care of. Yeah. Walk up to there's a package on the porch, you said?
Yeah.
Is this what is this from? I'll pick it up. Oh god.
As you pick it up.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Oh shoot.
It does have a tag on it that says, "To our new friends from Avi and Embrick."
Oh, I guess this is not from Ashley. Avi and Embrick were the Genasi, yeah.
Yes, at Steam and Steel.
Okay, this might be our tankards and silverware. I don't know. I'll give it a little shake.
Yeah, and you hear the metal clink.
Oh, this is like Christmas morning, guys. I will open this up and look inside.
It's like a trip to IKEA.
Yeah, it's got 15 tankards,
Ooh.
some silverware.
Something new for Lift to clean. I will keep them in the box and walk inside and set them on the bar. Lift these. Go ahead.
As you walk in and see the bar, there is the new deed.
Ooh.
And you notice it has 4 names, but not the original 4.
I'll set the box down. I'll look at the deed and read it. This is interesting.
While he's looking at that, I'm going to turn to Jax and just be like, Jax, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you known Templeton? Have you known him for a while?
How long has this campaign been going on? Has it been like a week, a month? I don't know the time scale.
Probably 2 weeks.
I've been in town for about 2 weeks, and I met him on like my first day. So about that long.
Okay. So you don't know, how he handles or deals with like loss of a friend or anything like that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Why are you asking?
Just
Are you planning to
wondering.
kill one of us?
Not should I?
I don't know. I just don't know why you're asking me this question. It's kind of scaring me.
Well, no, I just have a feeling that Ashley is gone like for gonesies.
Gone. Why? What
Well-
do you think happened to her? Did you have something to do with it?
No, I should I have?
Well, she did have an attitude, so maybe you should have.
Oh no. No. Last night I sure she like came in trying to be sneaky and just like did not. She just came in like stumbling and breaking shit and stuff. But she was out late last night. She left, she came back. She was trying to be sneaky snake in. She came in downstairs earlier today. She said that she was ill. When I offered to cure her, she said, no, it's one of those other types of colds. I know the feeling of someone who's skipping town. I know what that looks like, and I got that feeling from her. I have a feeling that she's probably not going to be coming back.
That is very suspicious. I'm sorry to have accused you. I didn't know why you were asking.
No, it's reasonable because if something, I would kill people depending on what they did. And I don't know you guys very well, so it's a reasonable question.
Thank you for understanding. But yeah, that's very suspicious, and her room is empty, so something doesn't feel right now.
Yeah, I just wish that there was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe she's just like out for some lunch or something and brought everything with her.
That would be weird.
Do I hear anything?
Then again, she's weird.
I was kind of being a little bit quiet when I asked the question of like, how does Templeton respond to like respond to loss. But I feel like as like the conversation continued and Jax was like, "Why did you kill somebody?" Like the voices got a little bit louder. Like, "No,
Yes.
I didn't kill anyone." Like, so I think it started off quiet. You probably didn't hear the initial question, but like depending on how close you were standing, like we are not exactly being the quietest people right now.
Who got killed? Did Makani get killed?
I don't think so, Templeton. I don't think she got killed.
Well, where is she?
We're
We're
not
not
sure.
sure.
Right now. Yeah, in unison, we're not sure.
At this point, can I be heading outside, back outside?
Yep.
Yeah, so back outside with deed in hand. I'll just kind of like, Lesta, I think good news for you. You are now, we are now partners in home ownership, and I will hand the deed over to her. It seems that she has gone away.
And I like grab the deed and look at it, and I'm like, "No, I am not. I did not ask for. I'm not a property owner. I don't own property.
No. Well,
I took a vow. I don't own property. What the fuck is this? The fuck is this?
Oh my god, that's great.
I will gladly take your share of the property if you want to scratch your name off.
Why would you take the share of the property? It should go to the other three.
Well,
but yeah, we should scratch my name off. Yeah.
Well, right now you are one quarter owner of Troll Skull Manor, so look upon this place in amazement. You can thank Ashley for this next time you see her. Everybody, Jackson, you said she has cleared out her stuff. She has left a few things, but she is gone.
It looks like she's gone, yeah.
Well, I think this deed says it is rather official that she has moved on quite permanently. No one would go through that kind of that stretch of remove her name from the deed.
I don't think she would leave unless it was important.
I think she would, even if it wasn't.
Important or not, we have lost our the person that keeps me standing on the battlefield. That is alarming, but
I can still cure it. It's okay. And I'll do it without grumbling.
And I can do it too.
Okay.
I'll do
All
it
right,
a little bit more.
Then that position has been filled. I mean,
well, I just don't. I'm going straight to wherever I need to go to get this shit sorted out. What's Lift's full name? What is Lift's full name? Do you know Lift's full name? Does anybody here know his name?
It's just Lift.
Lifton?
Lift. All right. I'm gonna spend the day that we do not go to the manor trying to figure this shit out to sign my name away to Lift the butler. Lift the ghost butler.
Okay. So you want to sign away to a ghost?
My share, yes.
Are you going to do this right now? Can you be a homeowner for one day and then like you can put that?
What if?
Just you don't.
What if you
have
just consider it as a room renter instead of a
There you
homeowner?
go.
Val says you should always sleep on a tough decision.
This is not tough. This is not tough. I don't rent. I don't buy. I don't own. That's the whole thing.
You were given it. You didn't buy it.
Yes, it was a gift to you. You did absolutely nothing to get
didn't.
a quarter of Troll Skull Manor.
Listen, Dal, you don't need to be yelling at me. I don't want this either. This is the first time that we have ever agreed on anything.
How about we own the building and you own the air that surrounds it? Then you're not actually a property.
And we do intend to do good things with it. Eventually, it's going to be a bed and breakfast / bar, and maybe we have like discount rooms or things for people who like need a place to stay when it's cold out, like charity rooms or something.
I believe that you will do good with it. This is not just me overreacting for the sake of overreacting. I took a vow that I would not own property, own land, own coin, own anything. This violates that, and it violates it against my orders, which I know, or my consent, which I know Ashley was doing something very nice. But I don't want to be on this deed.
Alesta, we need to put out one fire at a time. Like, I took a vow to be happily married for the rest of my life, and look at me now. Right? You take a vow to not be a homeowner, look at you now. Okay. It does not matter. We can deal with that later, but right now we need to figure out what exactly Ashley did and left. And then we need to go deal with the Stone of Galore. And then when we come back, you can deal with erasing your name from this deed of Trollskull Manor and give your quarter share to me, and it will all be fine.
I thought we were waiting until night.
Yes, so we deal with this tomorrow.
We were waiting till night before we did anything, though, right?
Well, I'm going
so
to
the
take
next couple hours
nap.
are free, right?
If
I'm not going to charge you for them.
I appreciate that. I have money.
So
Okay, Groucho Marx.
I do want to say there are some homeowners dues that you have to pitch in. We have all done that. You have not yet. So it's it's like 5 gold. Get that when you can. But if you want to deal with this right now, that is fine. I'm going to take a nap because tonight is going to be. I need to have my wits about me. So I'll leave that up to you.
Great, Val. Thank you. Take a nap. And I literally, this is an in-character decision. I think Alesta would immediately go to take your name off of it and put it in Lift the Butler's name or Templeton's name, depending. I don't know. She'll think about that on the way over.
Okay. So before we get to that, Jackson, what are you going to be doing?
How loud are the construction people being? I assume it's a fairly loud bit of work.
No, it is just somebody out surveying right now.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to go up to my room and I'm going to drink a little bit of that, just like 1 glass worth, and maybe just practice my tinkering a little bit. Maybe try and make another of those stuff holders that I love making so much.
Yeah, give me a tinker check. I think you should have tinker's tools.
Yeah, I do have one. I just don't know how to do the rolls.
Do a d20 plus your, we'll say, dex. Is that your highest skill?
Fuck yeah. My dexterity is not, but I'll go with it. So that would be a natural 20 plus 120.
Okay. So describe a little bit of what you're trying to make or tinker around with.
I'm trying to recreate that stuffed beholder that I still have in my bag. So I've probably set it out, and I'm just trying to recreate it with the fabric that I have at my disposal.
Okay. Do you want to add any kind of mechanics to it? Like maybe...
Ooh, I would like to try and put like a little fan in the bottom and try and make it be able to like float.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So it takes you the better part of the afternoon. So we'll get back to you, Alesta. But you're able to perfectly recreate this beholder stuffed animal. And you notch out the bottom of it, and you create this little like levitation device of it, having a fan that helps keep it up. And it sits perfectly in the butt of this beholder.
Awesome. And I'm going to put that in my bag. I'm going to take the other one out and just, like hide it in the back underneath my
Okay. What's Templeton doing?
What is Val doing? He's taking a nap.
He sleeps.
So did Alesta leave officially?
I mean, yeah. If Templeton wanted to come with, that's okay too. But like, if Templeton was like, "Can I go with you?" Like, she'd stop and go. But yeah, she's gonna leave pretty immediately.
So after our interaction and you left, I would have checked out the bar, see if there's anything else left on there, and if not, I'm going up to my room and I'll take a nap.
So after Val falls asleep, Templeton wants to sneak into the room Actually, I think I would probably go upstairs and faint like I'm going to take a nap as well.
Okay.
And then once he falls asleep, I would like to try and find the bag of eyeball stones.
Okay. Are you gonna try and sneak?
Yeah.
I will say that would be in my cloak. Like I got a little hidden pocket in my cloak that I took off and laid on the chair. So it's not on my person, and I'm taking a nap.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably before this, we can role play it. You know, I would have been like, "Oh boy, this was a really tiring morning. Lots of stuff happening. I think I'm going to take a nap too."
Templeton, yes, I think if we need to be at our best tonight, you should take a nap. Yes.
Okay.
I mean-
I'll grab the stuffed beholder that I have and
If
pretend
you
like
want,
I'm curling up.
if you want a bed, Makani's room is now open. If you want to have your own bed, or you can sleep on the floor.
This is fine.
That is fine.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take a nap now. Sweet dreams, Val.
I will try.
Okay. So yeah.
And I'll kind of roll. I mean, I'm rolling over the other way and trying to block out any sunlight, any daylight, because I legitimately want to sleep.
I have my back to him, and I'm like craning my neck around to see if he's moving or if he's falling asleep yet.
Hey Val, you still asleep?
Hey, buddy.
Okay. So yeah, give me a stealth check if you're wanting to sneak.
All right.
I'll give you advantage because he's sleeping.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah.
Stealth. That's an 11.
It's not a high DC. He's sawing logs over there. Yeah. So, give me a perception check.
Okay. You're just hitting all my favorite ones. Ooh. Okay. Perception. 19.
Oh.
You've seen where he keeps his stuff, because you'll see him kind of reach into his pocket every once in a while, and maybe fidget with it. I would imagine you keep your other ingredients in there, so when you've actually casted the flame,
well, actually, I don't have anything that takes ingredients yet. But I will say, so I have 2 pockets on this side and 2 pockets on that side. On the when I reach in with my right hand, the top pocket has what you're looking for. The bottom pocket has my thieves' tools. On the other side has my playing cards, and I have a little carving knife. So, and I think you would know where they were.
yeah.
At least where the tools are.
Mm-hmm.
So you check there pretty easily, and you find a bag of
Petrified newt eyes.
Newt eyeballs.
Well, you don't know that they're newt eyes, but
Oh, okay. Well, that might invalidate what I was wanting. Do you know what these do?
I do not. Chris does. Val does not.
Okay, all right. That's what I needed to know. All right. So as I pull them out, I'm going to look over at you one more time, make sure you're still sleeping, and then I'm going to tiptoe like dun 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 dun, my way out of the room, and like slowly close the door. And then I'm going to go outside and see if I can find an arcanist shop or a magic shop.
Okay. Give me an.
And I would probably be walking around the streets just asking everyone.
Yeah. Give me a investigation. It's easy enough.
Okay.
Super low DC.
That's a 10.
Yeah. So, yep. After about the 5th person you ask, you find somebody and they point you to it. Let me pull that up. And while that's happening, Alesta, you are heading to the magistrate's office to have the will changed, or not the will, The deed.
Well, she's not dead, Bob. Yeah. This episode is called Alesta Deals with Bureaucracy.
Yeah, so I mean, you're able to find it pretty easily, and I believe the charge was 50 gold to have it updated.
And that's what that person says.
Yeah, sure.
I don't have 50 gold, but I want to be taken off of this deed.
Well, it is 50 gold to have these documents updated, and she looks at the deed and says, "Interesting. This is the third time this deed has been updated in the past week. You guys are spending a lot of money.
It is a hot property. What does that 50 gold do?
It just updates all of the documents. It fills all the forms. It pays for me to be able to do my job and for me to be able to file this in the appropriate."
Gotcha. So you're the one who does all of this after I pay the gold, right?
Well, there's other people down the line too, but I'm the one that starts it, I guess.
Okay, so basically you're the person who, if you're like, yeah, guys, start on this.
Super
you start
important.
the process, and then everything just goes smoothly after you give the okay?
Yes, my job is terribly important, and I'm fulfilling my dreams every day.
I can tell. Well, because you are such an important person, and because I'm sure that your stunning personality brings a lot of people in here all the time, then I'm sure that you will have absolutely no problem letting this one time slide and doing this for free. And I tower over her in my full Alesta glory.
Make an intimidation check.
Hold on, pals. I am not doing great on the intimidation checks. I have a 5.
And it's almost as if she is not paying attention to you, even looking at you as you you make yourself bigger and brooding over. Again, this is a very complicated process that takes a lot of time, and you will need to fill out this form and 50 gold pieces, please.
The pain in my heart right now cannot be known fully. Hold on, I'm trying to think of what I would do.
You're going to be a homeowner whether you like it or not.
Do you have a twin sister? because I do, and her name is Alesta Vasco, and this was supposed to be hers, but there's one letter off, and I just want it to be corrected, please.
Well, that's why we fill out the forms. Again, if it's a change, there's 3 or 4 different spots that you fill out the name, and if there's any discrepancies, it's caught there. So if we're going to need to change the deed, it's going to be 50 gold, and fill out this form, please.
Maybe this can convince you. Either you can just do this for fun, or I can stay here this entire afternoon talking to you about it and lying to you continually as poorly as I just did. And you will feel so much secondhand embarrassment that you will go home and still feel it. So why don't you just do the stampy stamp and help out a me? Can I roll convince?
Yeah, I'll give you a pity persuasion check here.
Owie!
Ooh. She's got a high charisma modifier, if you couldn't tell.
So that's a 14.
Yeah, you're gonna need to fill out the form.
So what do you do after I give the, okay, so I want to ask, okay, so I'm looking around. Does she literally just need to stamp this and put it in a place?
I mean, there's different forms that have different filing systems in the back, and this one goes into a different one that has somebody standing here long enough. You see people kind of come in and take them and move them backwards.
Okay, but it just kind of needs to be in that spot. Like in the spot where they pick them up, or what does this person actually do? Is there a stamp that she's like, yeah, okay, change this?
I don't think you've seen that far into it, but the paper, the form she handed you, has at the very bottom, it has a sign that has her signature and date that would go there.
Okay. Is there anybody behind me in line?
Let me see. Yes, it is starting to fill up. And you got the people impatiently waiting behind you. Oh my god, how long is this gonna take?
For fucking ever. Okay. All right. I don't want to do this, but I also don't want this. And I'm going to lean really close to her, and I'm going to say, maybe my DM will let me roll intimidation again if I do this. And I'll pull back my mask and show her the snake face beneath. Nothing? Nothing? I can't re-roll? Is that a rule?
I mean, typically once you fail it, yeah, you're not going to get a reroll.
Oh, okay.
But
I didn't know that.
Ethel's not intimidated.
Ethel.
Oh, I love it.
Ethel, one day this will come back to haunt you somehow karmatically. And you will feel very bad on that day. And I guess I'm gonna... Jesus Christ. I guess I'm going to get out of line. What happens if I just...
Angry.
What happens if I, cross out the name? Is it still, in files?
From what she said, there's probably copies.
Where are the people heading back?
It goes... So how it is a small waiting area for people to come in and sit down and wait. Then there's a counter, and then behind that is a small sitting area for Ethel and all of her filing areas. And then there's a saloon door that's just opens and closes. And you see people kind of come in, grab papers, and then walk back there into a spot that you just can't see.
Okay, so it's behind the... I can't walk in there all cash. I guess there's nothing to do here. Yeah, there's really nothing to do. Great.
I'm sorry I rolled so hard.
This is so much pain. Sorry everybody on the stream for watching Alesta fail at bureaucracy.
Oh no, these are some of the greatest moments in every campaign.
Is when you go to the DMV.
It is when you roleplay some silly thing that has nothing to the story, but it is just so much fun.
No, you know what? I'm not done. I'm taking this to the mayor.
Of Waterdeep.
Of Waterdeep.
Taking it to the mayor of Waterdeep. And she's like, and are you saying this to Ethel?
No, I'm just going to the mayor of Waterdeep.
I want to file a complaint against somebody doing her job. How dare she?
I want to file a complaint against Ethel. It's not even file a complaint. It's going to be you're the mayor of this town, right? Help me be a good person.
I noticed as all of this is happening, your haircut on your character kind of changed into just the I want to speak to your manager haircut.
Yeah, like the oh man, John and Kate plus 8. What's her name?
Yeah, I put a picture of that in the chat.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean, what's her last name? Okay, Kate from John and Kate.
I'm so done. I just can't.
Goslin, Kate Goslin.
Goslin, that's it. Okay.
Careful not to get disturbing the peace, by the way.
Yeah. All right. So while you're going to go find out where the mayor is, let's go back to Templeton. Templeton. So you find the Mary. I had it up here. Sorry. I am so awful. The Mary Mind Flayer. And in the back is a tall gentleman in like just some robes and a wizard pointy hat tonight.
All right. So I'll walk in and kind of look around at everything and browse for a second, and then I'll like lock eyes with him. Oh, hi. I have something, and I'm hoping you can tell me what it is and what it does and where it might have come from.
Oh, I'm sure I could do my best. What is it that you have? I mean, we have a multitude of things here too.
I'm gonna like motion him in. I'm gonna slowly open the bag so he can look into it.
Oh, can
They're
I,
like eyeballs.
can I hold this?
Okay, yeah.
And so he grabs the whole bag and pulls one out and sets the bag onto the counter. And he's looking at it. He's like, "Oh, And he goes over to like the ingredients section and holds it up to a jar. No, that's too small. And he holds it up to another jar. Eye of spider. No, those are too big. Oh yes, these are eye of newt. And he kind of planks it with his finger. That have been petrified. Shallow and pedantic.
Eye of newt. Petrified eye of newt. What would somebody like want to do with these?
I mean, typically these ingredients are for magic.
Like, say I was interested in maybe using these. What kind of magic could I, specifically me, do with petrified eyes?
Well, I mean, a whole number of things. Let me flip through my book here. And he flips. Well, I mean, it looks like the only one that's been found right now is the spell Hex. Are you the magic caster?
Ooh, yeah, Hex. That's what I would like to cast. Well, what else would I need beside Newt's eyes to cast that spell?
I believe it is just the newt eye that's required.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I think that's all I need today. I'm going to go practice with my newt's eyes. Yeah. Thank you very much, and I'm gonna leave him. What, 5 silver pieces?
Oh no! This is a complimentary service. If you are, just tell your friends about the Merry Mind Flayer.
I will do that. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
You're welcome very much.
I'm going to stumble my way home.
Okay.
What a nice young boy.
And then let's go back to Alesta.
Question: is there a temple of Ilmater in the city?
A temple to
Ilmater, her patron.
I believe there would be
The martyr god.
Yeah, there's not like a ban on any gods in Waterdeep.
Okay. Would the mayor's office have a long line?
I mean, when you are you going? Okay, so are you going to the mayor's office?
I'll go to the mayor's office first. Yeah.
So out front,
Is there even a mayor? Is it?
yeah, this
Yeah.
is what we're doing.
What is this?
It's a
The
yeah.
mayor from like Powerpuff Girls, like.
I don't know Powerpuff Girls enough to.
Is it Powerpuff Girls?
Is he the like monkey looking guy?
No, that's
Mojo
Mojo Jojo.
Jojo.
Oh, sorry.
Hey. But he does have a secretary named Miss Bella, who's a femme fatale.
Yeah, I've seen some of the references where Powerpuff Girls are like super overtly sexual.
Yeah, like the one I just posted.
That's awful. I hate that.
Gross. Anyways, so gross. Yeah, I hate that as well, Devin. Please delete that. Anyways, so as you walk into the representative of Waterdeep's office, you are met by a gentleman sitting at a desk. Behind it is a closed door. Behind the gentleman is a closed door.
Okay, so this is like.
Hello,
his,
can I help you?
Yes, I would like to speak to the mayor.
Well, I mean, it's more of a representative of the people, and he deals with the lords of Waterdeep. But do you have an appointment?
No, I don't.
Oh, well.
Is he
Mayor,
busy right now?
The mayor is very busy, and what? I guess I should ask, what's the business you're looking for?
So here's the thing. What's your name?
My name is Jeffrey.
Okay, Jeffrey. Oh, I can already know I'm gonna hate Jeffrey. Okay.
No,
Okay,
not Jeffrey.
All right, Jeffrey. So here's the thing. I don't want this house, but I am on the deed to this house, and I don't have 50 gold to change it, and I just want my name to be changed. And I immediately thought of the most bureaucratic place I could go to try to get this fixed after going to Ethel, down at the DMV, not the DMV, the magistrate. And she did not help me despite my best attempts. And so I came here because I know nothing about local politics.
Well, if you're looking to file a complaint, there are complaint forms right behind you. Just go ahead and fill it out. Leave your name, where we can contact you. Like I said, the representative is extremely busy, and
Oh, are they? Okay. Are they meeting with someone right now?
they're actually off-site meeting with somebody. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, I'll make an appointment.
Well, he doesn't really take appointments for
Then why did you
complaints
ask if I had an appointment?
because I didn't know what you were here for. So, but if you're here for a complaint, fill out the complaint cards.
Jeffrey, had you ever had a twin sister? And she's just gonna kind of like hang there for a second.
Oddly, I do.
And is her name one letter different than yours?
No, she has her own name. I mean, was there more to this question, or did you just want to make small
There
talk?
was, but I think I'm just going to leave.
I'm sorry. This is funny.
This is awful.
It's amazing.
I would like to go to the Temple of Ilmater, please. I need to talk to a priest.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna pause, Alessa. We're gonna take a quick 10-minute break. So be back here. Go ahead, Devin.
I want to point out that as she goes further and further on, she gets further and further away from the one person that could actually fix this. She just paid the gold.
Wait, who? What?
The lady with the stamp is the only one who's going to be able to do anything about
I
it.
don't have 50 gold! I'm a baby. Don't talk to me like that. I'm baby.
So before we go to Alesta having to pray,
Be prepared, everybody.
let's go back and do rounds. So Valerian's still sleeping.
I am probably just. I'm gonna take a nap after all that work on that stuff beholder and that drink. I'm gonna go to sleep so I don't drink too much more.
Okay. I'm feel you're tired for Alesta, and just the energy that's being put out there has made you tired.
Sure, let's go with that.
And then Templeton, I assume you've made it back to the house.
Yeah. So I get to the house and I'm just going to sneak my way. I'd like to try and sneak my way upstairs and put the Newt's eyes. No, I'm going to hang on to him.
Okay.
So I'm going to put them behind. I'm just hang on to him. And I'm going to stay downstairs and just, I don't know, color or something.
Okay. Back up to Alesta. So you know where the temple is. You've been there before.
Yes. It is Ilmater is the broken god, the martyr god, the lord of the rack, the one who endures, and so I'm sure you can guess it is a very, very happy place to be with a lot of extremely happy and not edgelordy people around.
Do they serve coffee during services? Would I be okay wearing flip-flops?
No, you can't serve coffee because coffee makes people that's a good thing for people, and you can only slowly kill yourself.
You can only have bad things.
Following Ilmater.
They give you razors.
Yeah, no, they don't. But they do give you a lot of Saturday morning cartoons, according to my mother.
What?
But only Heathcliff.
Only Heathcliff.
That is the worst.
Not exactly fun.
It kills you. Okay. Anyway, the temple,
Okay.
and I want to find the priest, the mother or the priest, whoever is the leader of this particular temple.
I imagine it's not very busy, and being a weekday morning.
Not the most popular of religions.
Not the most popular. Of
Not the
religions.
most, yeah. For some reason, yeah.
Oddly enough, yeah. So there's one other person in here, and we'll say it's the mother. I like that.
Okay. So I will approach the mother, and I'll hold up my wrist, which has the red rope of Ilmater on it, symbolizing that I'm one of his paladins. And I'll be like, "What's cracking, mother?" That's not what I say, but I say, "Hello, mother. Do you have time to talk and set aside for me?"
Yes, I do. And you go to this semi-quiet area in the main room.
So I sit down and I'm like, "Mother, I cannot say that I have sinned. However, I have broken one of my vows, or it has been broken for me, and I am not sure what to do. You see, this deed here," and I hold it up, "has my name on it, because someone was trying to be very nice and give it to me. Very nice. I'm like, no, I don't want this. I took a vow of poverty, as you know." And then I go to Ethel down at the magistrate's office, and she's like, "No, you can't change it. You have to spend 50 gold. And I'm like, "I don't have money on purpose. I don't have 50 gold. And she's like, "Too late. I don't care. Get out of line." And then I went to the mayor's office, but that wasn't a helpful decision at all. I don't think they could have even done anything. I just was thinking about like, what's the next person up? And I don't even know. But then I came here because I don't know what to do. And I need you to help me.
Are you saying this paper means ownership?
It means 1/4 ownership. So my vow is 1/4 broken, which is more than I want it to be.
This paper does not symbolize property.
What do you mean?
Just because your name's on it doesn't mean you have to have it.
Well, you see, in bureaucracy, this is how, and I kind of like, well, actually, her a little bit, because so this symbolizes that I own 1/4 of this place, and it doesn't seem to make sense to me that I, a paladin for the people, would have ownership when there are so many people who are sleeping on the streets. It doesn't seem right. I just don't want it.
Then don't take it. Just because your name is on it doesn't mean that you have to.
I mean, it does legally, though. I think, right? Am I right? Like, legally, technically, this is now mine, partially?
I mean, how are they ever going to know who you are? I think you could just say that, I don't know who that is. It's not like you have ID. It's not like you're in a database somewhere.
Well, that's true, Mother, but then I would have to lie. Do I have your permission to lie if somebody comes up to me and they're like, hey, give me ID?
Well, do you follow the laws of here, or do you follow the laws of the church?
That is very wise, Mother. That is very wise. So I have to deal with this, basically.
Or don't. Just don't do anything. I mean, it's only yours if you take possession of it and live in it and sleep in there and...
So don't sleep there. Okay, yes. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I think there may have been some other... My brain was going some other place where I was expecting to stay there for a long extended period of time. But, all right. Yes. Okay.
I mean, if they offer you housing, I don't see that being a problem.
Okay. But do I have, your permission to, if anybody comes up to me and be like, is Alesta Vasco here? To be like, no, she's dead. Can I get your permission for that? If they're coming to, be like, ooh, who's the other owner? I can just lie about it. Just a teeny lie.
What does your heart say?
It says that today has been a lot of questions. And I value what you have to say so much. And yet I must go now. So, thank you for your
Just
wisdom.
remember, just because paper says it doesn't mean it's yours.
Yeah, you're right, Mother. I will have to endure. And by endure, I mean, I will have to go to Ethel every single day until she agrees to do this.
The worst.
Thank you, Mother, for your wisdom. I appreciate it.
And she just puts her hand on yours. You're very welcome.
Okay, well, bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
That's how she says it too.
Yeah, that's how we all say
Okay.
it. Bye.
What else does Alesta
Alesta
want to do?
On her way back to the house, can she kill a squirrel or two?
Kill a squirrel or two.
Hunt. Okay, she wants to give meat to the dogs if they come fighting, so she's hunting essentially. But there's only squirrels and pigeons and shit.
Yeah, make me a survival check.
Oh no.
Let's see what Travis in the rules that you reposted. What does it say about killing?
I am looking at that right now, and so far I haven't seen anything.
It's a 1. It was a natural 1, everybody.
So I imagine Alesta is in the streets, like no weapons. You're just trying to run and catch him, like all hunched over.
Just catch him.
You run into like a crowd of pigeons, and they just fly off, and you're like. Unfortunately, you don't catch anything.
That's what happens.
This is my day today.
Ever since I became a property owner, my life has been one misfortune after another. I have truly changed. So I guess I'll go back to the manor covered in pigeon feathers and shame. And yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. You hang your head deeply. Okay. And so we are back to the point where everybody is now together. Jackson is taking a nap. Valerian is napping. Templeton is coloring downstairs. And so there is some time if Templeton and Alesta want to have a quick chat.
Yeah, so I see her come in, and I'll just kind of give her like the hey kind of thing.
Hello, Templeton. How are you?
I'm good. Did you figure out your thing?
No, very much not so. I went to Ethel over at the magistrate, who will very soon become my best friend. And then I went to the mayor, but then realized that wasn't going to get me anywhere. So then I went to the church, and then the church was like, hey, here's wisdom. And I'm like, great, but I don't want this. And it's like, oh, here's more wisdom. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm still going to bother Ethel every day. And then I tried to catch pigeons, and I didn't catch any, and I ran through them, and now their feathers are attached to my sweaty face, and I haven't had the most lucrative day. But how was your day?
It was fine. We have some. Why were you trying to catch pigeons?
Oh, because if we come across the dogs again or something, I figured having meat on an animal, but I don't have money, so you catch pigeons. This whole non-money thing was something that most people probably would not want to do. It impedes you in ways you don't think it will. But yeah, so I just wanted meat to throw at the dogs if they get all rowdy.
Stay here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go down in the cellar. Do we have any salt pork or bacon or dried meats left?
Yeah, you have quite a bit.
Okay. I'm gonna find a handful and bring it up to her and be like, if you want meat, you just have to ask. You don't have to kill squirrels.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you, Templeton. I appreciate it. And I will, if you're giving this to me, I will certainly take it. I may have had a lot of misfortune today, but I have to say that befriending you is most certainly one of the most fortunate things that I've had happen to me recently.
I kind of feel the same, and I'm happy that you're staying, and I'm happy that you are a homeowner with us. I know you don't want it, but it's nice to be able to do good with what we've been given.
Yes, that's very true. And I know that you are a good person. It sounds like you do want to do good things with it, which I think is wonderful. And I might stay a homeowner depending on Ethel's resolve. So who's to say what the future holds?
Well, I hope you do. I think you could do a lot of good and help us figure out how to make this place do a lot of good. I don't think that in the past it has done a lot of good. or it's been a long time. So I'm happy. I'm excited to do some good with this place.
Well, no matter what, I'm happy to help you do that good.
I think I'd probably just end by showing her, like, you just whatever I'm coloring on is like a fade out or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. So back to Jackson and Valerian. Wakey time.
Yeah, I'll kind of roll over and grab my cloak, throw it on. And you kept the eyes, yeah?
They're down on.
Yeah,
I probably would have put it. I wear like a big bearskin coat. I would have probably just put it in my coat.
I don't know that I'd notice yet that they're gone, so I just put it on and I'm gonna head downstairs. Templeton, I thought you get up early. You did not take a full nap, or?
I had problems sleeping.
Yeah, that's going to be too bad because we're going to stay up late tonight. And I'll see, like, you have some rations of salt pork out there. I'll just grab a bit and start chewing on it. Lesta, did you take care of the work that you wanted to do?
Unfortunately, no, Val, and I will not unless I break a woman at the magistrate or you pay 50 gold. So
I will do neither to help you.
Well, once again, I have struck out today.
You need 50 gold?
But Templeton, she does not need 50 gold. She is trying to shirk responsibility here. I think she does not want to have to help clean up and help to fix this place. So if she's not a homeowner, she doesn't have to do that. She has no responsibility.
I have a lot of responsibility. I'm not going to rise to that, and I would totally help fix it up, no matter if I was on the deed or not. But yes, Templeton, don't worry. You don't need to give me 50 gold. I would prefer that you keep that gold for yourself, and then you do some of that good that you want to do with it.
I mean, I surely I have 50 gold. Val?
I do not look at me. I do not have 50 gold. Have 50. You maybe have 50 copper, but not 50 gold. See, this is why I manage your money, Templeton, is because you do not know the difference between copper and gold. There's a big difference.
Okay.
We can do a math lesson if you would like, but you do not have 50 gold. I do not have 50 gold.
I think we've been together for a long time, and
we have been poor for a long time.
Okay.
Lesta, I don't know what kind of feelings I kind of know your feelings, but just having your name on a sheet of paper does not, at the end of the day, it does not mean anything. You have a roof over your head now. You can help the people anytime you like. You can come and go as you please. 50 gold is a lot of money to just erase your name from a piece of paper.
Have you ever considered becoming a religious leader, Val?
Absolutely not.
Well, I don't know. You have a lot in common.
I do not need any kind of religion in my life. What I need right here is this roof over my head. I need a bed to sleep in. I need a warm blanket.
Yes, this is your temple. Thank you, Father. I appreciate. Yes,
you
Church
do.
of Val.
I do request a tithe every day. It is 10% of whatever you make.
Wonderful.
I'm joking. I don't need your money because I know you don't have any.
You'll get 10% of 0. Yes.
Yeah, that still equals 0.
Mm-hmm. I will make sure I pay it.
Good. I am just trying to get around this problem of finding 50 gold. You don't have it. I don't have it. Templeton doesn't have it. I'm pretty sure Jax doesn't have it. You don't need to give 50 gold to the man just to erase your name. just act like your name does not exist on that paper, and we move forward.
It doesn't have what? I'm sorry. Good morning or afternoon.
Jackson, do you have 50 gold? No, I'd say that's your answer.
No,
He
I
says
don't.
I don't need 50 gold. It's okay. It's all right. I can be.
Good.
I can be
Yeah.
a homeowner until I figure out whatever to do next. But
Yes.
I do appreciate you being willing to let me stay there in the meantime.
Well,
But ours
I'm
is
not
your.
letting you. You are a quarter owner. You own essentially one floor. There are 4 floors. You own one. Which one do you want? Do you want floor 2?
I don't want a floor.
Well, that's fine. I will take your quarter anytime you are ready to give it up.
You can take 1/3 of my quarter.
Man, that is a lot of math.
It's just gonna be like when like divorce was happening during the Beanie Baby craze,
Oh,
and
jeez.
like they would lay out all of the Beanie Babies, and then like they go up individually and grab one, and then
I have
that's how
seen
they
that.
divide it.
Yeah. We are getting lost in the math of things. Why don't you just be happy that you are alive and you have people around you?
Not to sound like an edgelord, Val, but I am never happy that I am alive. But anyway, what is our plan for getting into Grindelwaldville?
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Common is not my first language.
Growlhund. What? If Common is not your first language, what is it?
A northern language. I'll let you know later.
Okay. Well, I think we wait till the sun goes down completely and we make our way. I can work my magic on the gate lock. Or we can Templeton can throw us over the wall, or I did kind of have a second thought about the stable. It might not be a bad idea to pick the lock and go in through there, only to quickly get into the house. But either way, we get over that wall and into that house.
That is a very smart idea about the stable. Yes, I think that's a very good idea. What do you think, Jackson Templeton?
Sounds
Well,
good to me.
I do feel like because it's now dark, we could probably just get over the fence and take out the guard and the 2 dogs quickly, or we could do the stable.
Well, we will probably, if we go through the stable, now thinking about it, if we go through the stable, we will probably end up in the courtyard with the dogs, and if that person is still there. Right? Because the stable leads from the street to like the courtyard, not like directly into the house. It's not like an attached garage. Is that right?
Yeah, that was what we had. That's kind of like what we had from the picture.
Let me pull us back to that map so we can plan a little bit better. So this area here, bottom right corner, is where you heard said horses.
There's a door here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
like that. We should go through the stable. We could probably even sneak around the guard on the outside, maybe.
Yes, if we go through the stables, it gives us a place to hide. It gets us a quick entrance or quick run to the house. We don't have to go through that expansive courtyard. So if there is somebody out there, we can quickly move from the stables to the shadows of around the house. So that is my vote, that we try to get in through these stables.
If there is a singular guard, I can try to put him to sleep. And I can always try to befriend the puppos. I'm rather good with animals, though I don't look it. But the last time I tried to put someone to sleep, it did not go so well. I suppose, though, he was wearing a pretty tight leather bikini, so maybe that was like part of it.
I was there,
But,
and I will say keep that.
It
in your
usually
back
looks
pocket.
a lot cooler than that. I just want to let you know it's usually a lot cooler looking.
Yes. Or maybe you definitely keep that in your back pocket if we need it. But my goal here is that we go in undetected and we do not make any contact with anybody. But I mean, we will have to wait and see if it actually happens. But I say stables. Then we take a peek outside of there and we see what is going on. And then one by one, we move over to the house.
That sounds good. I don't think that we can plan much more until we know for certain what the layout is now that time has passed. We should be very aware as we move from place to place whether or not we are being followed, especially if Ragnar,
Ragnar, got it.
Ragnar, especially if Ragnar was being followed, if they saw him go in here, it's possible that we would be followed too. So no matter what we do, we should be aware as we're moving from place to place.
Okay. That's I agree. Let's move that way, but be wary of everyone and anyone around us. Are we
Let's
ready?
go!
Yeah, are we
Let's
ready
go!
to set out?
It's a me!
Yeah, so fast travel all the way to Grollhund Villa. So you are at the corner that Sardine Street. And are you guys at the back or the front?
Yeah, we'll make it around to the back where the stable entrance is.
Okay, so what you do see on the back side is upstairs, higher floor, so probably 20 feet up, maybe a little bit higher than that. There are lights on, so like dimly lit candles glowing in every room.
Ooh, not a good sign. But again, we take what comes at us. If we need to cut a throat, we do that. Yes. Yeah, I'll check the stable door, I guess, as we approach.
So what you see on the stable door, it's a nice wooden door that has this big long wooden beam across it, and it has two little latches, and those are secured with two padlocks.
Oh, I will. Jackson, you have your lockpick kit. Do you have one?
I do.
Do you want to do the right one, and I will do the left one?
I'll try.
Okay. I will go to work on the left one.
Okay, so roll your lockpick, which is D20 with Dex plus your proficiency.
Natural 18 plus
3 for
plus.
proficiency.
So plus 6. So it's a
And
24.
which that was that? Did you say?
Dex
and proficiency.
So D20 with Dex and proficiency, yeah. I think your proficiency is only 2 right now. Level 3, right?
Yeah, that's what mine is.
Yeah.
D&D Beyond says 3. Or no, I was looking at initiative. Sorry.
No.
Proficiency, yeah, so plus 5, so 23.
Yep, I'm 18 total.
Okay. So, Val, you're in there with your toolkit, and you just feel it go poop, pop right off. Jackson, it takes you a little bit longer, so you're struggling, maybe a little, can't get the tumbler to just work correctly. But after about a minute or two, boop, pops right open.
Yeah, Jackson, I was going to ask if you needed help, but you finally got it.
I was just gonna say, good job getting it done so fast.
Yeah.
I'm a little rusty.
I am very quick.
I haven't had much luck with any lock picking yet, so I'm getting better though. At least I got this one.
Watch and learn. Okay. So you said it has like a beam that we
Yeah.
probably have to lift up and out?
Yep.
Templeton, I think this is where you come in. You want to lift this beam out of here?
Yeah, I'll try and do it quietly.
Okay.
I'll help him too if it looks heavy.
Yeah, I mean, easily both of you just slide it off and move it to the side. No sound. You're able to manipulate the beam pretty well.
Okay. All right. Is it like a roll top door or like barn doors?
It would be 2 barn doors that would swing open. As you guys are kind of making a little bit of sound, moving stuff, you do hear shuffling inside of the stable.
Those are probably just the horses, but be ready.
Are you guys opening said door?
Yeah, I'll open my door unless Jackson's like super antsy.
No, I will.
All right, so
I'll hold
open
off
my
on
door.
opening my.
All right, everybody go in quickly.
Okay.
Be quiet.
Yeah, so in this room, there are 4 draft horses, and then there is this jet black horse that appears to be better groomed, and it does have its saddlebags on it, as if it were either just ridden and it's gonna be taken off or going to be ridden. Because it's all saddled up and everything. I don't know enough about horses. So.
Yeah. Is anybody good at dealing with these animals and maybe try to get it? Good.
Oh, sure.
Are the other 4 in a stall and this one is out?
So there's 4 stalls, and then there's a door to the back, which is right here.
Yeah.
Can I roll animal handling?
Maybe, Lesta, do you want to try to get this horse in a stall?
Oh,
Just
I
in
would
case.
love to. Oh, he is such a beautiful horse, aren't you? You're such a pretty horsey.
Could we check? Could we check his bags?
Yeah, check the bags. I will check this door. I will go head towards that door to the north.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a natural 17 with a 2 modifier, so 19.
Yeah. So as you grab it by the reins and you're able to, shuffle it into a stable, you do hear the bags clank, clink, clink, clink. Templeton, if you're checking the bags, yes, I thought I heard you say.
Yes. Yeah, I am. As long as the horse seems like calm.
Yeah, I mean, Alessa has a pretty good handle on it. You feel 4, 2 in each side, rectangles. They got a little bit of heft to them.
Pull them out.
4 gold bars. Yeah.
It's only 4 gold, guys.
I think we can take care of your magistrate problem.
No.
And then, Valerian, you hear snoring as you kind of put your ear up to the door.
Yeah. And I'll kind of like quiet the crowd as they're like ogling over the 4 gold bars. There are people sleeping in this room right here. We need to be quiet.
Are you opening
I'll turn
the
around.
door?
I'll turn around and look at Jax and go, shh.
Are you opening the door?
No.
Okay.
Perhaps. And I'm just going to say everything from here on out, unless I say otherwise, is whispering.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Maybe we should go through this door and get into the house and try and sneak our way in.
That is what I'm thinking. We go through the courtyard, and I can go first, and I will go and I will check the door, lockpick if I need to, get it open so that we get in and out of sight very quickly.
If you go, Valerian, I can keep track and see if there's anybody who seems to be coming your way. I can try to put them to sleep or draw their attention somehow away from you.
Okay. I will remind that I have Devil's Sight, so I have dark vision up to 120 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will peek my head out the door, heading outside to the courtyard. Do I see any the dogs or the guard or whatever?
In the yard, there are some lights that kind of come down into the yard, and we'll say 1 point here and then 1 point here. So they kind of cast light out there. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, that's 16.
So with your dark vision, let's see how far are you able to actually Yeah, you can see pretty much all the way across.
Yeah.
How do I explain this? So you see this black mass, can't make it out, move across that light, and then quickly go across the front.
Like
So
at
it
the
goes
corner of
from
the building.
right to left.
Ooh.
I'm watching Valerian do this. Would I see this movement as well? I can see 60 feet in the dark.
If you're like poking your head above and looking out the door, roll a perception check as well.
Okay, so that would be 17.
And you roll the 16, Valerian?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see it. You see a little bit better. It's like this amorphous shape move across your field of vision and then goes behind the building.
Do I recognize the shape, or is it just blob-like?
It doesn't have a shape. It's just it's this like. Give me an intelligence check, both of you.
It's not my strong suit. Oh, that's
Oh, that's a natural 1.
Yeah, you can't really make out what it is. It's almost as
Is
if
it at
you,
least a solid, a liquid, or gas?
a 4.
you can't. You don't know.
With 1 intelligence, I'm not figuring that out.
Not even with a 4, you're gonna figure that out.
I will say I think there is a dog. Just move quietly. I think that was a dog.
I don't think that's a dog, but I'm not feeling very smart right now, so it might be.
Now is not the time to argue, but I'm going to run across and check the door. I will get it open, and then everybody else come across. Okay.
And I'm gonna say, as you're talking, you hear a loud, just thump from the building, the main building, as if somebody were to drop something very, very heavy on the floor. It kind of, you hear it thunk, and it kind of like reverberates, a little bit.
Does it seem like it came from the door that we tried earlier that had something very heavy in front
It comes
of it?
from the building somewhere.
So not up towards where we saw that amorphous
No.
blob, but more inside the house.
Yes.
It's coming from inside the house. Sorry.
Upstairs. That is not a good sound, but we are here, and we did say that we would go in no matter what and cut somebody if we need to. But I'm. Go ahead.
Sorry, I am so sorry. Are the dogs and the guards still here, where their tokens are?
You don't see it.
I do not see anybody.
Sorry, I should have hit those.
Sorry.
Something moved across the corner of the building, but I'm going to go run across and pick that lock and get inside. And once I get inside, I will signal you over.
Okay.
Okay.
Be ready. I will run across here, and I'll check this first door, moving as quietly as I can, and then inspect the door for any kind of traps, and then check and see if it's locked.
It looks like a normal door, so it doesn't have any outward locks. You turn the handle, and it does open.
Oh, this is good. Okay, I will slowly open the door and peek my head inside.
Okay, so you see this big L room, right? And in here, you see 10 bunk beds with a footlocker at each of the bunk beds. And in 5 of them, there are bodies.
Like snoozing.
Or dead ones.
Dead bodies. So, would I notice that this room does not connect with the main house? Knowing that I've been on the other side and now I'm on the back side.
I would say no, because you do see a door up here, and you only got a quick look from the other side.
Okay. I will. There are 5 people sleeping, and there are 4 of us. I think we can take them.
Are they sleeping or are they dead?
I will open the door a little bit more, and I will signal everybody over.
Okay.
And I will just step right inside here.
Okay.
Do I notice the door to the left?
Yeah, you can see it.
Did you check this door?
But
Maybe this door does it, but this door might not have people.
One has doors too.
Uh,
Feel free to check that door.
Templeton, try to open that door.
Feel free to check that door.
Feel free to check that door, Templeton.
Because I think this one connects like that the door that heads to the west. I think that one it heads into the house. So I am saying everybody come inside here.
Okay. All right.
But you can check that door if you would like.
Templeton, check that door. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Let's just
Oh,
say this over.
I'm going to, as quietly as possible, try and open the other door.
Okay. It does open.
I want to slowly open it and peek my head in.
Okay, so on this side you do see a kitchen. It is filled with cookware. There is a large fireplace on this side that looks to have been out for a little bit, so there's no immediate fire. There's just coals and embers left. And then there's various different like herbs and cooking supplies.
It's the kitchen, and there's nobody in there, and the fire's dying, which means nobody's been in there for a while.
Well, it would seem that Templeton has found us a better route.
That is fine. And I will cursing under my breath, I will come out and close that door quietly, and I will head in towards that way.
Okay. So yeah, you're all in here now.
You had a chance. It is not a big deal. We are now in here in the kitchen.
Well, Val, I don't want you to feel bad. Do you want to go back and create a bit of a ruckus?
Hey, I will go through that. I will go through that bunkhouse and be quiet as a mouse, and no one will ever see me. You are the ones that I am worried about. Do you want me to go that way? I will.
Is this really the best time to be doing this?
Okay.
Sorry, Templeton.
Knows that we are getting closer to where I heard that thudding sound. We need to be ready.
And as you're kind of talking, you hear some more doop, doop, doop above you. Not like immediately above you, but you could tell it's coming from upstairs.
Is it
like footprints or like thuds
Heavier
of
than
things?
footprints.
Oh. This is not good.
Is it like a pattern, or is it like just random thunks? Okay.
Okay. I will check this door to the north. Somebody want to check south?
I'll take south.
Well, I will check this door to the north. Slowly open it if it is unlocked.
Okay, so as you check the door to the north, it does not open all the way. And so it opens, but you hit something. Jackson, as you check the door to the south, imagine you guys are kind of doing this simultaneously.
Yep.
Yeah.
It opens all the way. So on this side, you see this is the pantry. So it has even more shelves and spices. On the door you guys attempted to get in, it is barred from this side. So the same kind of bar that was on the stable, but smaller and less, just smaller is easier. And then there is another door to the left. So also in the pantry, the bigger of the two things that maybe you should lead with, you see that there is 2 bodies on the floor and blood pooling everywhere. And then Valerian, as you kind of poke your head to see what's stopping it, it's hitting a body.
That's in the north door?
It's in the north door.
Oh, I see a body laying on the ground. I will close it quickly. And I will turn to the group. Somebody has gotten here before us. there is somebody dead out here. Jackson, what do you?
There's 2 in here too.
Val, are you very sure that those weren't dead bodies?
Those I know a dead body when I see one.
No, in the bunkhouse.
Oh.
The people in the bed, were they assassinated?
I did not get close enough. You guys were giving me too much shit for finding a the bunkhouse and not the kitchen. I didn't check.
Okay, fine.
Do you want me to go check?
Well,
I will go check.
If you want to go check, you can. I'm just curious. How big is
Whoever is killing people is upstairs.
Yes,
We
that is
need-
what I. Templeton, you are exactly correct.
The
I don't
dumps
give a
that we're
shit about
getting.
those people in the bunkhouse.
I don't know. I just want to know how widespread this was. But Templeton, you're right. And the dumps we're hearing probably aren't the bodies living the ground. So we should go.
Jackson, what is that room down there? Is that a pantry?
It's the pantry. Yeah, there's food in here, but there's 2 dead bodies and a lot of blood, so that could be a trail if we don't step in it. So we have to be very careful.
I have 2 dead bodies too. What is this room to the north? Can I make sense of what kind of room is it?
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, you didn't open the door all the way, so you can kind of peek in a little bit further, and it appears to be a laundry room. So looking a little bit closer at the bodies, you could tell that they aren't dressed very nicely. So they are all in the same uniform, except one, which is in the south room. He appears to be a little bit nicer uniform, but you would get that they're maids and butlers.
And there is a door in the pantry room, right?
Yes, there is off to
There's 3 doors.
on my right side.
There's 3 doors. One outside that you see
Right,
is barred,
right.
and then one to the
Right.
left, which leads further into the house, and then one to
Yeah,
the north,
that's-
which you can-
Yeah. So there's an exit into another part of the house.
And then up here, you do see this goes somewhere as well. You haven't made it all the way in there.
Do we have a token that I can just use for the time being?
I made one.
I don't know if your tokens are in there yet.
They're not in there yet, but I can get it real quick.
You don't even have a sheet in here, Brittany.
Ow! Oh, yeah.
Hey, funny story. You're gonna be
Yeah.
Makani for right now.
I was just going to put it in my second sheet.
Yeah, so you should be able to move the Makani token.
Perfect.
And then Templeton and Val are out there already.
Okay. If this has happened before. 2 people going to the job at once, and then it is a race to get the prize. I think we need to move a little bit quicker. As long as there are dead bodies, we don't have to worry about them. It's as soon as we come up to a live body that we need to be ready.
Well,
If
then
the
how about we
rooms-
just start charging and stop sneaking?
Okay, let's go a little bit quicker.
And you hear
Jackson,
more thumping.
Yeah, we need to move. Jackson, let's go to this pantry and see where that room takes you. See where that door.
Yeah,
And
let's go.
I'll be I will definitely position myself behind Templeton at this point. Now that we're moving a little more forcefully, so I'll be behind him.
I'm good at, I think now knowing that we're not doing the sneaky thing, I'm just going to start, walking, essentially. Not walking, well, power walking, which, as we know, is the most efficient form of travel.
Actually, Prancer.
Jax,
Power-
do you want Jax? Do you want me in the front, just in case there's?
I can go first since I'm smaller. It'll be a
Okay.
little easier for me to keep hidden. But thank you.
All right, alrighty.
Okay, so as you enter this room, you kind of have to step over the body. You hear in the next room, a mashing sound, as if a meat tenderizer almost. And you can only hear it as you get closer to this door.
Is it the sound of someone, continually punching a dead body beyond the point of its death?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm about ready to crack open the door.
Okay. If you want to, we can just reveal here. So as you look into here, there are more bodies strewn about. You do see two hulking figures above bodies, just with two maces and just beating them to make sure that they're dead.
What do they look like? Are they people?
So they're wearing the same outfits you've seen before, and
They're Nimblerites.
they're not Nimblerites. They're people. They're humanoid. They're wearing these black cloaks. You can't really get a good see of them because their backs are to you. But they're definitely humanoid. And so as you look into this room, it is the Great Hall. So there's these two iron chandeliers that hang from the center. One large table, front to back, with benches along the entire way. Very nice decor. So wood paneling, nice tapestries that hang. There is a fireplace, which is the opposite of the kitchen, so it's on the opposite wall. And above it has a framed family portrait, which you would assume is Lady Gralhund with Lord, and then there are 3 children and a dog.
Wait, and those people are dead, you say? Or
No, they're in the family portrait above. So the people that are dead
Gotcha.
are 2 in the black cloaks, and then more servants, more maids and butlers.
Sorry.
was another body.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Good job, guys.
Jackson, what do you see? Do we need to
So
charge?
you said there's 2 people that are beating the bodies, right? Or 2 not objects, people, something, creatures.
Humans.
Okay.
Persons of interest.
So I'll just relay that to everybody that there's some dead bodies and there's some humans or humanoids like smashing some of them to make sure they're dead, and they're actively swinging their clubs.
We need to take care of them.
We can.
Cannot sneak around them.
Yeah, so I'll just
And
I'll
the
draw
turn
my
order appears. Sorry.
Hint, hint.
No. I'm going to, because we're at the doorway right now, right? And they're facing away from
Yep.
us. I'm going to use my spear like a javelin and throw it at the back of the one.
And
To the
that begins the fight.
Val, why don't we run around through the other door, and we can hit both of them at the same time?
Yes, I will be behind you.
Okay.
Jackson and Lester, you have this door. We will go up north.
Yep. I'm gonna push the dead body out of the way on this door and get myself up here.
Okay.
And
then
will be nestled in the crook.
I will wait. Yeah, I'm gonna creak the door open, and if I'm gonna Val, need you to slap me.
I gladly, and I will jump up and smack him across the face.
I'm gonna get really upset, and I'm going to run in, and I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna smash this thing here.
Okay, so as you get closer, and Alessa will do your javelin at the same time, so it's a coordinated attack. As you get closer, Templeton, you see that snake tattoo, the flying wings that go up the neck. So go ahead and make that attack roll, and both Alessa and Templeton.
Okay. And now looking at the map again, I think I would actually aim at the one at the south. I thought we were at the other end for some reason, but
No,
I'd
that's
aim
fine.
at the one closest to Jackson myself.
That's what I assumed, so...
Okay.
That is a 16.
Definitely hits.
Okay. What do I roll? 1d10. Hang on, I gotta find. That is 11 points of damage.
Oof.
Okay, and I have 6 points of piercing damage.
And what did you roll for your attack? Push it.
Sorry, I rolled a 17.
Okay, definitely hits. And 6 points of piercing. So, as this melee comes out, Devin, both-handed, I imagine.
Yes,
Just come across and smack him. You catch him right in the chin, and you see his head turn all the way. And then, Alessa, you throw that javelin just... I imagine kind of jumping over Jax as you jump through the door. And you catch him right in the shoulder. You see it just stick and pierce. And at that point, we're going to go ahead and roll initiative. So please click on your token. Or just roll it outside and I'll just add it. That's fine too. Wow.
Cool, buddy.
Wow. Amazing rolls.
Damn it.
Don't worry. I got a 5 and a 2.
Well, I rolled
a 19. I rolled a 19.
Okay.
11 for me.
Templeton. Add
I have a 15.
Alesta. Add Jax. Add Val. Add. Templeton was a 19. Alesta was a 15. Alexa, stop. Jax was an 11.
11.
And Val was a
Alexa,
9.
same difference.
I was like, what did I do?
All right, so you all go first.
Nice.
I imagine this fight will be over quick. Templeton.
So yeah, I'm gonna, as I came across the side of his face, I'm gonna come back and swing back across the other way, across his face. That's a 19. 22.
That hits by
Okay.
a lot.
Oh, and I maxed out my roll. That's a 12.
Oof. Yeah, so as you catch this dude unsuspecting and you hit him with just these 2 powerful punches, he drops to a knee and he's hurting. All right, what else do you want to do, Templeton?
I'm gonna just be in his face.
Okay.
Angry and frothing at the mouth.
Okay. Lesta.
I'm going to run to him, grab my spear, rip it out of his shoulder, and then go back in to get him through the chest.
Oh, I love it. It's dirty.
Okay, so that's a 15,
Hits.
and that is a 7 for damage.
And you just grab it out and then just shove it right back in. And you catch him through the breast this time, and it is hurting. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
I am good.
Jackson.
Crossbow right to the guy that Alesta's been attacking for 20. Not natural.
That hits.
Got it.
7 points of damage.
Ooh, damn. Yeah, you just catch him in the other shoulder this time. And so after Alesta has, jabbed him and spun him around, you just catch him on the other side, and this guy is hurting bad.
These guys were just trying to get a cup of coffee and
Out of other people's faces. All right, so Valerian.
Valerian digs his hands into his cloak and he pulls out 2 daggers and kind of flips them around. And he looks in and he sees that you guys kind of have this under control. And I look to my left and do I see stairs going up?
Yep.
I'm going to make my way up those stairs and just kind of peek around the corner, seeing that they have things taken care of.
Okay, so yeah, you hear.
So I'll come up to the top of the stairs and then kind of, if there's a door, I'll quietly peek, open it and peek through. Or if it's just a corner, I'll just quietly peek around.
So up here is the servants' quarters. So you come up here, peek in, and you see that there's a door. It is just a bed that is empty.
Okay, I would use my action to see if I hear anything, like trying to pinpoint where those thuds
Yeah,
were
give me
coming
a
from.
perception check.
Okay. That's a 21.
21. Excuse me. Yeah, you can hear him from... I don't know if that pings for you, if you can see the ping.
Yep.
But you hear it on the other side of the wall.
Okay. And there's nobody in that square room, that 3x3 room. I will come in the room and then go up to the other door.
Okay.
And I think that's probably the end of my turn.
Yeah, so I'll just...
Actually, I don't have any more movement. It took all my movement to get to the landing,
fine.
so I'll just stay there.
I mean, I'll just reveal it all. So you get up here, and it's more rooms. There's no way out of up here. So there's no doors.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Sorry, I was thinking Okay, then yeah, I'll just stay there where I'm at.
Okay. So it's all just servants' quarters. This room, I will say, is nicer. So probably the head butler. And then this is just bunks and more bunks. So,
okay.
All right. So heading back down, it is Thug's turn.
Thuggy
Thug. Snoop Thuggy Thug. He's going to just try and turn and mace at you, Alesta, for 15. I don't think that hits.
It does not.
And yeah, he's going to swing again. 16 that time.
I have a 17 armor class.
Okay. So yeah, he just swings wildly after not understanding what hit him. He just turns swinging, misses both. Next guy is going to swing at you, Templeton, twice. Oh, wow. A 6 and a 6. Both of those probably don't hit.
Not at all.
Dude, these guys are just getting waxed.
They're the best.
Templeton, it's your turn.
All right. I will try and smash him. You said he's down on a knee now, and he tried to swing at me on his knee?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to just bring both of my fists down over top of the back of his head.
Oof. That's going to hurt.
I don't know. That's an 8.
Does not hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Very close, though.
Oh, shit. That's all.
Okay, Alesta.
Just a quick question. So each of these squares, is that 5 feet? Or like, how
Yes.
is that?
Yes.
Okay. So then it's like, if I'm diagonal, it's not 10 feet then. It's not like just like lateral.
No.
It's like, okay. That's it.
Yeah. so-
I'm going to, okay, perfect. So I'm going to take my shield and do a bash right into where my spear is currently sticking through his chest, which is just, we've kind of done a 6 before, a d6 plus 1. Okay, so
if you want to add, like, make the spear like penetrate more, go ahead and add make it a 1d10.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay, so that's a 17,
Yeah, that hits.
and that's a 10.
Ooh. Yeah, and you just see the spear like go fully in. He's hurting. He's like just wheezing, and blood is just dripping from every orifice. Jackson.
Crossbow again. Yikes. For
12?
Yep.
That hits.
Oh my god.
All these guys.
Oh god. 2 points of damage though.
How would you like him to die?
Get the pity kill here.
What kind of position was he in? Was he like down on the ground at all, or was he still standing when I shot him?
He's laboring against Alesta as she slammed her shield into him, driving the spear in further.
Okay. I want it to go right into his neck, straight through, like into the wall.
And so, yeah, it just goes straight through, and he coughs all over your face, Alesta. And so this blood just hits your veil and your face, and he just falls dead onto you.
Awesome.
And okay, so that one's dead.
Like towards me? Like, am I like, oh no, like with this person, or like?
Like, I imagine he was leaning on your shield as Jackson fires over your shoulder, and so yeah, he's just like slumped against you at this point.
Okay.
All right, anything else, Jax?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Valerian, you have one very, very hurt person left.
Yeah, I will run back down the stairs and peek in and see that Templeton is dancing with this thug, and I will sheath my daggers and pull out my crossbow. Or I think I actually have a short bow, and I will fire a shot. That's 16 to hit.
That definitely is.
That's 5 piercing.
Yeah, so he's like cowered down and just like back almost broken from Templeton's giant fists, and you just catch him like you skin him right across the top of his head. He's not dead though, so he's still got a little bit of fight. And as he stands up, he's gonna he's just gonna swing wildly at you, Templeton. 11 for both hits.
11 for both. That's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
The worst.
The worst. The worst.
The worst.
Do these guys have a +7 to hit too? Oh my god! All right, Templeton, it's your turn. Just finish. This is like when you're a golfer and all you gotta do is just tap it in.
So, is he still on his knee?
Yeah, he hasn't gotten up yet.
So I want to take my hand under his chin and lift his head up, and I want to one-handed smash him in the face.
Okay. Just do it. Just roll the damage, man.
That's a 15 anyway.
Yeah.
That is an 11.
And how do you want him to die?
So as I lift his head up to look at me, I'm going to just bring my fist tight, and I'm going to smash and cave in his nasal, like his sinuses and stuff, and leave like a big hole in his face.
Barf. Yeah, so as you do that, the blood and the, just the mucus and everything just, it's like it just punching an old pumpkin, and it just is all over your hand.
Nice. Makes a suction noise when I pull it back out.
Yeah.
And I am raging. So I am going to look around. And was there anything upstairs that you saw?
I didn't say outwardly.
Okay. Right. I'm going to go running and push through this door.
Okay.
Smash through it.
Do it.
Do it. Okay, so yeah, I should have revealed this as well. These are stairs up.
Oh, those are stairs?
Yeah, sorry, I should have revealed that.
I will run up these stairs. And
Okay.
probably just get to the top of the steps before I run out of movement.
Yeah, let's do. So, as you come up these stairs, I'm going to say you make it to about here. You see a lot of fighting and hitting just the backs. You can't see you can't make it out. It's almost as if it's behind the wall.
Okay.
And you can hear it. And then
Does it sound like it's coming from this direction or from this direction?
This direction. Here, I'll do this a little bit.
Oh, I see. It's a lip. I
How
see.
about that better?
I can tell it's a lip. Yeah.
Okay. And then you hear the pounding on this direction, further down.
Okay. All right. I will hold it there.
And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Oh
Oh man.
You can't do that to us. We're baby.
I know. It has been great, though. Yeah, so I just want to say thanks, everybody, for hanging out in the chat. It's been 2 weeks. Appreciate y'all coming back. I can't wait. Because we're at the cusp of finishing Chapter 3. Probably another hour and a half. We'd be there. If we didn't do DMV. No, don't feel bad, Brittany. It was so fun. Those are some of the funnest moments of the campaigns. So
Memorable.
Yeah, for those of you in the stream who weren't here, you'll get to see Ethel, who's basically like the monster from Monsters Inc., who like slams the door on Mike Wazowski. Get really Mike Wazowski, Alesta Vasco.
She was actually Ethel Beavers from Parks and Recreation.
Oh,
Which is
that's
also
better.
Right. But also, hey, thanks everybody. Reminder: Monday, is it Wednesday the 10th or the 11th?
His is Wednesday. Mine was scheduled before we moved to Wednesdays.
Yeah, so yours is Wednesday the 10th, not the 11th. We said that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So be sure to check out the pirate. I don't want to say it's pirate. High Seas Adventure one shot.
Nautical themed. Yeah.
Nautical themed. Hosted by Two Socks here. And then on the 15th, we have The Lost Library of Qualish, hosted by Devin. So, and then again on Friday, we should have the continuation of Waterdeep the 12th. On the 11th, we should have the podcast. So I do want to say, if there's anybody out there who is interested in joining a one-shot, click the link down below on our Twitch. If you're in podcast land, come to twitch.tv/DadBodDnd. There's a link to our Discord. Join it and use the command !I want in. Mm-hmm. And it will show you everything that we have lined up. I'm going to be putting another one out there here shortly. I don't know the date yet, so probably sometime in the August timeframe.
Yep.
But
I will say there are some openings right now for a guest DM, Cyan Knight. He played in the Kenku Heist. He has a one shot scheduled for the 31st of July. There are a few openings there, so if you'd like to get in on that, come on over right now and sign up for that.
Yep.
Get you in.
Yep, and then don't forget, just follow us wherever you want. If you like what you're seeing or hearing, it's always appreciated. And if you're in podcast land, leave a comment. We like those too. It helps gain in the ratings. If you're in YouTube, we respond as much as possible. So Robo Raygun, if you're here, we see your comments and we love them every time.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Great. I do have to say, thanks for keeping up on the YouTube side of things. It lets me know that people are actually watching that. I hope you caught us live. If not, enjoy the YouTube upload.